Here are true luxuries you are taking for granted. We take a look at the 15 things that many people are denied access to, can't afford, or are banned from enjoying, but which many of us take for granted. Art. A planet devoid of art is described as air, and we have to agree. Humanity could not exist without art for a million different reasons. Among these are the facts that 1. Art improves our mental health. 2. It can be appreciated by people of all backgrounds and cultures. And 3. It serves as a universal language. Art is one of the true luxuries that many people overlook, whether it's a toddler's drawing you tacked to the fridge or one of a kind heirloom passed down through the generations. A warm bed at night. It's no secret that a lot of cities have a problem with people sleeping on the streets. We referred to a 2019 survey of San Francisco's homeless population that identified the following as leading factors in people ending up on the streets: jobless, drug abuse, homelessness, and mental illness all play a role. Sleeping with a pillow and a blanket is a luxury not everyone has. Vision. We rarely stop to appreciate how fortunate we are to have it. The World Health Organization estimates that 2.2 billion people worldwide have some form of visual impairment, either near or far-sightedness. According to BBC, the number of visually impaired people in the world is expected to triple by the year 2050, from the estimated 36 million blind today to 115 million. According to World Health Organization, uncorrected refractive errors and cataracts are the most common causes of visual impairment or blindness. It's important to check the health of your eyes on an annual basis, just like you do with your teeth. Nature. We tend to rush from one place to another throughout the day, absorbing very little of what is around us. We owe a great deal to the trees, bushes, flowers, birds, insects, and the like for our state of health and well-being. It's crucial that we stop and take note of the small shifts that occur in our environment. Do you see the squirrels stocking up on nuts and berries for the upcoming winter? What about the birds who, in the weeks leading up to the spring, begin gathering feathers in anticipation of building their nests and laying eggs? Giving nature the care and respect it deserves will motivate you to adopt a more sustainable lifestyle and reduce your impact on the environment. Books. Many people do not have the time or resources to open a book and take a good whiff of the pages. Few people will ever know the thrill of walking into a library and running their fingers along the spines of classics by authors like Mark Twain and Emily Bront. Many countries discourage reading and have banned or selectively published bookshelves. Reading expands one's mind and introduces one to new ideas. Therefore, it is a luxury that shouldn't be considered such. If you are unable to visit a library but would still like to expand your horizons, we recommend watching a video 15 most valuable books you can read for free. Choice. Envision a morning where you have no control over your appearance, including what you wear and how your hair looks. You may believe that you are required to wear a specific uniform to work or school, but once you get home, you are free to change into whatever casual clothes you like. An example from the year 2020. A Chinese women's football team was disqualified because too many of the players had dyed their hair. In addition, in some regions, women are not allowed to wear trousers. Self-expression. Positive psychology defines self-expression as the action of expressing yourself. This expression can come through in things like clothing or hair, but also runs far deeper. We use our words, our body, our facial expressions, our actions, movements, and interests all to showcase our authentic self. As positive psychology adds, while those of us in the West have embraced individualistic norms and practices, including self expression, other cultures have upheld collectivist values and, in some cases, placed little to no value on self expression and individualism. For instance, the Arab world is less prone to individualistic views and more like to value tradition, religion, and authority. Medicine. Being able to go and see a doctor and get the correct medication we need to get better is a true luxury. According to the World Health Organization, an estimated 2 billion people have no access to essential medicines, effectively shutting them off from the benefits of advances in modern science and medicine. With close to 8 billion people in the world, that's an insane figure to contemplate just how lucky we truly are. Being able to call a friend or family member. Your phone rings, and when you check the ID, you see that it's your mom again. You're just not in the mood to talk right now. Now, put yourself in a position when you no longer have a mother. Or maybe you don't even have to put yourself in that position. To what extent do you think a caller ID display on your mobile device would have helped you? To be able to call your parents or a close friend you know that they will always be there for you is a privilege that many people today do not have. Smell. Many people have lost their sense of smell because of COVID, and they no longer enjoy the sea air, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, or the aroma of their significant other or young children. Numerous precious experiences would be lost forever if the sense of smell were eliminated. In addition to the obvious danger of your dinner being burned on the stove, you lose access to the sense of smell, which is integral to the formation of many of your most cherished memories. Harvard professor Venkatesh Murthy was quoted in the Harvard Gazette as saying, "When you chew, molecules in the food make their way back retronasally to your nasal epithelium, which translates to all of what you consider flavor is smell." Physical contact. Too many people in the wake of the COVID pandemic have been forced to do without physical contact, which is a form of comfort. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many people are losing out on workplace handshakes, friendly hugs, or pats on the backs, which can result in feelings of touch starvation. Health Online confirmed, elaborating on the term touch starved. Social anxiety, stress, blood pressure, and trust are all reduced and even improved by physical contact. Without it, depression gets set in quickly. Hugging a loved one is a luxury not everyone can afford. Water. At present, there are more than 1 billion people in the world who lack access to safe drinking water. Doesn't it sound crazy that so many people go without something so fundamental to human survival? When we talk about luxuries we enjoy because of our access to clean water, we don't just mean taking long hot showers every day or filling up the kiddie pool or car wash bucket. That's some pretty extravagant water consumption. Time. As if there were never enough, right? We all, in all candor, put things off until we have more time to devote to them. Do we ever reach to a point where there is more time available? This is your opportunity to take advantage of the luxury of time. Reach out to your parents, spend time outdoors, hug a friend, explore a new book or museum, or volunteer your work to make some difference in your neighborhood.